Hey everyone, Shaber 1000 here. We got something here that Monkey wanted. She saw something. She's over there, by the way. She saw something on YouTube, and I said, "Hey, they got one of those on eBay right now. Get it." And it was cheap enough because it is vintage. It's not the prettiest, but we got it. We got it cheap enough. It did come from Germany though, so. Stick around, guys. Let's open this up. Let's check it out. We're going to try out a couple other things. We're going to fire up an engine. Going to be a fun night at 10:22 at night. So.
Fun.
Huh?
Fun night.
Yes. Stick around, guys. Okay guys, let's open this up. This, I don't even know what it's called. Water bucket, water thing. So, Monkey had to have this.
It's cool.
It's like a puzzle here. Let's see. Got some more German literature. I gotta say, it's well packaged. Alright, get this part out. That must mean open here, or here open. Alright, the thing out here, there's the little pulley for it. Not sure why it's not on there, but yes, poppies. Very well packaged. And it's not all beat up. Shoot, I could send something to the neighbor through the mail and it's going to be beat up by the time it gets there. This thing came clear across the ocean. Alright. So what this does, put water in it. I'm going the wrong way. Picks the water up and dumps it back down. That's all it does.
It's cool.
But you want it to go slow, so. Let's see here. There might be something wrong with this thing. Or there might not be. I don't know. We'll have to see if it fits on here tight enough. I don't know if that's the right one or not, but we're gonna make it work. And we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna try those lights out that we got the other day. But so yeah, I would say it just needs some pulley work there. Ow, I just stabbed myself.
Alright.
Band-Aid, Monk?
Go find you one.
Yeah, that's gonna work alright. Alright, I have to get unwounded here. Stick around, guys. Okay, guys. Gotta fix Monkey. Got me a band-aid on here that she put on backwards, but that's okay. I just took a little piece of this tape. Just cut me a little corner out of this tape here and wrapped around. That'll work until I can put some JB Wild on it or something, but it'll be alright. So what they had it listed as was a water wheel for steam engine, tin toy, vintage. But I seen a guy, he had like the sand stuff in there. It was pretty cool because it was picking up the sand and dumping it back over here. We got sand somewhere, but I think we'll try the water first. Now I looked, looks like there's holes in it, but it's not. It's just silver where the paint's coming off. But again, I'm not going to paint this or anything. Just like I'm in a couple groups on Facebook on steam engines, and I had comments on how they liked the patina of the Sawman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said they liked that it was still running in that, you know, with the original look. So, and I like that too. So, but all right. So there's that. So, let me get some water. We'll put in here, make sure it don't leak. I don't see any holes in it. I'm holding it up to the light. So let's put some water in it, and we'll just spin it by hand first. And we're going to run it with a D22. That way we can run it really slow. D16 will run it, but we're going to run the D22 tonight. So let me pour some water in here. Okay, guys, here we go. This is just regular water because it doesn't matter in this. So about one of these. I had sand, we would put sand in it, but we just gotta make sure we don't go too fast. Cool. Alright, well now I guess it's time to get an engine out here. And do you want to do this first or the lights?
That one.
Okay, she wants to do this one first because the lights we'll have to set up the generator. But so let's go ahead. I'm going to get an engine set up. I'm going to get it oiled up and everything, and then we will and we'll try this out. Stick around. Okay guys, what I didn't show you is I got this thing working, the burner that the guy gave with it, and this piece, and I had the adapter, so I'm running propane. Doesn't run super clean, but that's okay. Because I can refill those. So, but if I take this little adapter off here, I can run just those Coleman camping stuff that's in the orange. But so let's let it get warmed up here. This one should start up on its own when it's ready. So let's let it build up. I don't have it turned up real high because, you know, I don't want that black soot all over my tank there, or my boiler. So, but as soon as this gets ready, we'll start it up, and then we're going to hook that thing up over there. Okay guys, we're at 22 psi, which is what, 1.5 bar. Now this should take off on its own, but I want it to run that way. So let's see here. Starting to. I don't have it hooked up yet. There it goes. Build up a little more steam. I could turn my fire up more if I wanted, but see how it makes my boiler black. I don't like that.
Will it come off?
Yeah, it'll come off. It's just, you know, trying to wipe off around all that.
Right.
Make sure I got some of the water out of there. I forget to do that every time. Go, why won't it start? It builds up water in there. See that condensed water?
Mm-hmm.
See it coming out of there?
Yeah.
This one makes more noise. This one's quiet. That one makes more noise. I had the D16 running real slow, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's hook up the this little guy here. Already got him in place. We're going to run him on the small pulley on the drive. If you want something to run slow, you want it on the small pulley. And then the bigger pulley back here. If you want something to run fast like that dynamo, you want to run off a big pulley up here and a small pulley on the dynamo. Alright guys, let's start this up. My bad. There it is. It's working. That was totally my fault.
Working.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Let that soak up some of that water there.
Mm-hmm. Cool beans.
I can turn this fire down a little bit now. Real touchy. Cool stuff, huh?
Yep.
Alright.
It works.
Oh yeah. and it don't leak. All that water's for me. Because I started it too fast. I should have turned the fire down lower and then started it. But see, each one of these, see the D16, the throttle valve over here, I put new seals in it so it's harder to turn than this one. So when you get used to that and then you get on here, you barely got to turn that one and it's turning, you know. So there it is. Pretty cool. Now we're going to hook this little guy up, this dynamo here. We're going to hook the dynamo up to one of these lights over here. She wants to try the tower first, so let me go get some wire, and we're going to get this. We'll get the dynamo mounted onto a 2x4, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, guys, so we got hooked up to the dynamo, and we got the dynamo hooked up to this light here. So let's see if it'll run it. I don't know if that bulb's any good in that light or anything like that, so I don't see it coming on. Alright, let's reverse it. Could be a bad bulb. It could be that that's just not powerful enough. Okay, well, let me check the bulb. Okay, guys, so what I think is going on is, I know that other one now because I remember when I looked it up, it's a 14 volt. That's only like a 4 to 5 volt dynamo. So it's not going to light these lights. This is the same bulb that's in this. So I can try to find some other bulbs, get a bigger dynamo, or put LEDs in it. Kind of hate to do that because it kind of takes away the old factor, but you know, if I got to, I got to. But let me check this other dynamo I got that came with this thing, and let's see how many volts it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn this light now. Well, I'm just going to shut it off.
Turn this one off.
Can if you want. So we're going to be looking at this. Shouldn't have shut that off yet. Okay, I got the one that came with it hooked up right there, that silver one. So let's check this out. Let's start this up. Okay, let's let it build up a little bit more pressure. That's taking a lot of juice. So, because yeah, that's a 12 or 14 volt bulb. So this little dynamo, this little generator, it's really just a motor. If you put juice into it, it'll spin. But if you spin it, it puts juice out. So let's let it build up a little bit more pressure, and we'll do it one more time. I think, Monkey, what you're wanting to do is short?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move you guys over here out of the way a little bit so she can do her short. I'll zoom you in. That way when it's running, I'll kick you back on. Okay, guys, I'm going to kill the light. I keep forgetting I can turn that burner up on this now. Alright, here we go. I'm going to turn the light out. whistle. That's pretty good. That's lighting that 12-volt bulb.
Yeah, that is good.
I had a leak develop over here. Alright, there it goes. So, well, alright, before we shut it down, I'm not going to try this lamp because it's going to be the same lamp. I got to replace the wires on it. So, before we shut it down, we have to do this. Right, Monk? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, let me get straightened around here. I'm going to change this one over to that dynamo. And I'll get these wires hooked up. And then we'll run the lighthouse. Okay, Mama?
Okay.
Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to try this again here in a minute once I've made sure I put some more water in and oiled it up again. And we're going to try it again because I had it on the small pulley on the drive. So, you know, on the flywheel. So I put it on the bigger pulley and let's see if it works better. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut the light off and we're going to try it this time and see how well it does. You ready, Monk?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better, huh? Cool. That's about all we could get out of it before, about right there. Awesome. Alright. Cool.
Cool beans.
Alright, guys, I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, guys, I'm going to run you out with this on, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Shea Bear, the Myth, Man, Legend. Gone for now, Monk.
Bye.
Alright, guys. Switch is on. Okay, cool. Here we go. Sure. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I couldn't let you go just with that, right? So let's check these lights here out. Cool. Running out of steam.